Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I actually came here early today. Usually, we try to get here at like 9, which is like 2 hours before we open. I'm coming in early because I gotta figure out our sales are not doing well. Yesterday, Saturday, we hit way under our target. It was like $2,600. Day before, it was even worse. So what I need to do today is I think I'm going to put the sale that we're having, put it in better terms with people understanding the price of things. I'm going to make a different piece of paper that says all discounts applied plus tax, and I'm going to make it so no one has to figure out what the numbers are. So what's happening, guys, is we're having sales, but we're having low dollar sales. All the high ticket items that I have are not being purchased. I need to really get this show on the road because we are gonna have a shortfall this month, and I can't have another shortfall. So yesterday, we packed up the cereal, waiting to hear back from the guy. The price, because of shipping, was more than what he originally said he wanted to spend, and I took all the time to pack it up. And this is one of the things that a lot of people that resell have as a problem. You know, people saying committing to the load, and then next thing you know, something is not. You know, like I basically sent him a screenshot of the cost of shipping. I think it was like $160 more than what he told me he wanted to spend, and I'm not going to eat the $160 when I'm already selling the cereal at a loss. The reason why the rate went up is because I originally thought the pallets were going to be like 500 pounds each. Well, this one's 600, this one's 900, and this one's 630. So that difference in the weight is making the transit more. So update, as you can see, the area is cleared out. We do have a dumpster. It's pretty empty still. We put some stuff in there. New guy started or came back, and seems like he just picked up where he left off on performance. He's actually a really go-getter, so I'm really happy that he's back. This area right here, as you can see, there used to be more piles of watermelons back there filled with cereal. We actually cleared up 9 watermelons and 3 pallet spaces in the building from packing that up. There's going to be a big push this week to get all this stuff figured out. We're going to start putting all this stuff away to clear out this area, because I think I do need to buy another load next week, because we don't have enough heavy hitters, and we're gonna give it another shot. Hopefully the inventory that I bring in, I can make some money on it, because like I said, the last 5 truckloads that I had did not yield the profit that we needed to, you know, to keep everything moving here. So this area right here is going to have the watermelons back in it, or the Gaylords back in it. Then they're going to be, that whole area is going to be clear. What I need to do over here is make some more pallet stacks for inventory. Christmas is not, I've sold a couple Christmas yesterday with some of the decor. The trees, I'm not sure if it's the right time to put them out. I do know that I've been seeing Halloween posts from Big Box. So the stuff's out there right now. We lowered the price on the Pura to $3, and now this stuff is flying. And I think I found 2 people that actually have resell. They have a food business, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to clear me out within the next couple weeks, once they understand that they're going to actually make some good money. We're not going to make nothing on it that we need to, but they're going to make some good money, so hopefully that will entice them to keep shopping here. Toilet paper is going to start getting packed up. I need to put that out there, that this stuff's available. And then I got to put some more things out, like these flannels. I talked about that in my last video. So yeah, we're hoping to have a strong day today. Any sales that we can get above and beyond $3,500 is going to help with the shortfalls that we have. But like I said, we're going to put some different signage up on items, and I'm going to calculate the discount and say all discounts applied plus tax, and then hopefully that will help out. Um, all this stuff right here, the dot sale is actually doing pretty good. But we need to just keep it filled with new stuff. So in the back, what we're going to do is we're going to start processing this stuff in like items, and then just kind of keep it all where we can just bring it out and just put it out. We have all these clothes that we need to figure out. This stuff needs to move faster. We're not moving nearly as much clothes as we need to, and I don't think it's the price. I just think that our marketing needs to include some pictures of examples so people can see that there's some good stuff in here. Like these Disney hoodies for $5. These are licensed, stitched. There's Gap in here. There's Hurley. There's licensed tees. There's Aeropostale. There's a lot of good stuff here. I got jackets out. So yeah, we gotta figure out this. I get it that there's summer clothes and summer's coming to an end, but you know, there's always Christmas. There's always birthdays. I just think that people are just not understanding us, that we're here. And some people are saying it's my name on my business, but to me, if the sign says discount and liquidation and closeouts and overstock, I mean, that should tell it what it is. I don't believe that. I don't believe that the name of the business is hindering us. What I think what's happening is, you know, either the inventory stale, or or people just aren't hearing that we're here, even though customers are saying we're you know, telling our friends. I wish that there was an answer for traffic. I did see today that another discount warehouse in the area is renting out their space, so that there's another one that is not doing well. And I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answer is. There's been a lot of people that I know that are closing shop this year, and I have a feeling it has to do with the cost of doing business, the traffic, just, you know, the labor force, probably the inventory, because I'm pretty sure if I'm having problems with inventory, so are they. And I just don't understand why everybody can't just reach out together that is in the same area, and see if there's something that we can do collectively to help each other. And you know, I'm probably to fault to that too, because I haven't really reached out. But the problem is I'm so busy putting out fires and this and that and excuses, that this is what's happening. I'm not able to reach out because I'm too busy, you know, figuring out my employees. No one's really stepping up and just taking action on things without having to be told. And I'm telling you right now, that is a disaster waiting to happen when you can't have employees, you know, think ahead and take over. So hopefully I'm going to train the new guy to do just that. And then maybe I can just do a task overview with them and not even explain to him the steps to do that, because it seems like that's the problem is, you know, you say this needs to be done, but then you got to lay out all the steps to do it, when it really should just be this is what needs to be done, and then you just walk away and then check back later. I don't understand how that is not a part of the employees daily routine is to, I mean, they come here every day, they collect a paycheck, but you're not going to learn the ways of the business, and you're not going to take initiative. I mean, I'm not trying to talk smack or anything, but like that's what, and you can't coach to that, because then you start getting into personal beliefs, and then you start getting into personal reactions when it's really just, hey, you see that we're struggling, you see the stuff that I ask you to do, why do I have to keep on asking? Like, so that's kind of like my frustration is, how is it that I can walk into this business and understand what's going on, and I'm here every day, obviously it's my business, but how is it that people that have been with me for a while, because I do have tenured customers that are employees that have been with me since the beginning, a few, and it's the same like week one mostly. I mean, don't get me wrong, they show up every day and they do their job, but the thing is like, I need I need somebody when they're here to understand that my time is more valuable if I'm in the back in my office looking for inventory and analyzing possible buys that we need to make. I'm being torn away from that. So, when you're not on the computer and looking at everything that's available, and every day you're missing loads. I mean, they slip through. We caught a load last month that was a really good load, and we did pretty well on it. And I need to get another one of those, but I can't, because it's all about timing. So the timing is not working, and I really need to start figuring out time management, because I can't keep I can't keep on letting the days go by without me having the ability to intervene. So I hopefully that's like a helpful tip for everybody. I wish that things were going smoother. We are going to take tomorrow off, so today I do have to pack. I believe that there's like 30 eBay listings that were sold that need to be packed up. So sometime this morning before we open, I'm gonna have to get going on that and get that going, and so then I don't have to worry about doing the packing while the store's open, and I can focus on everything, because I do have to make sure that things get started, the projects out here, um, and I need to make sure that they get done correctly. So even though he's good and everything, I still got to follow up on that. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. I know that I've been seeing more views, so I really want to know like what my audience is like, who's watching. Maybe you know me, maybe you're just kind of just seeing how things are going. Maybe you're just waiting to see the the damage reports from my videos. That's fine. I have no shame in what's going on here. I mean, we put in 100%, 110%, 120% of our personal work into this business, and for it to not succeed, it's just frustrating. And that's, my videos are more to let everybody know that the industry is not what everybody thinks it is. The overhead is a killer, and you got to really, before you jump into something like this, you got to really, really have everything laid out on what's the exit plan for the inventory if it doesn't move in a certain amount of time. What's the exit plan with employees if they are taking your payroll and just throwing it away, and just showing up every day and just working bare minimum. So those are the kind of things, like the marketing, basically with all this stuff. Yeah, you can have all the good inventory that you want, you can have the best building that's available, but the message to your community, I think that's where it starts. I think the thing is maybe it's something where I should have a referral program. I don't know if I should be doing stuff like that, because rewarding customers that already shop here, um, that how do you track that? How do you track that the people that are referring haven't already been here. So yeah, that's the struggle, guys. We're gonna have to start figuring this out pretty soon, because we're, mid August. We got December 31st coming pretty fast. And then here's the thing too. There was a spot last year in the holiday season where we started slowing down, and I don't think that's gonna be the case, because if we start liquidating the store, I think that we're gonna be even busier. We might even have our busiest months that we've ever had with transaction wise. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. We're gonna make sure that all that stuff, either during the transition out or after the transition out, is put out there, just so we can show you guys this is what we were doing before, and this is what happened because of our closing the store. So we haven't gotten 100% in writing the end of the location being ours, but we did get like a verbal thing saying that mid-January. So I kind of want to make sure that I don't wait till the last minute, because there's also all the fixtures that we got to get rid of. There's also all this little stuff that's in every nook and cranny that needs to be gone through. So what we really need to do is at some point set the stage for the store where inventory can just be blown out. So I'm thinking right here, once this water is gone, or seltzer or sparkling water is gone, there's going to have to be some pallet stacks put here, and there's going to have to be stuff from the back brought out and just put stupid numbers on it just to get rid of it. And that's really what it boils down to. It all the inventory that's in the building cannot be behind the scenes. It's all got to be out, and it's got to be in a way where we're not discounting the stuff that's good on the sales floor. So it's going to be a really crazy dance that we have to do to not devalue the heavy hitters, or devalue the stuff that we need to get the right money for. But at a certain point, all that goes out the door. All that basically doesn't matter, because no matter what, we keep this, for the next step, we keep what we need to keep, but most of this stuff has to go, because there's no way that we can take this all this inventory and not sell it. So that's where we're at, and we're going to try to figure some stuff out, with like a timeline, because that's kind of the next step, is get a timeline going, and then we just have to just stick to it 100%. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Reach out, tell me what you like about these videos, tell me what you don't like. You can say whatever you want. That's fine. I want to hear some feedback. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.